Hey, what's up everybody in the YouTube world? This is Chris and this is my channel, We Love Comics. Thank you for taking the time to check out this review. And this, of course, is Honest Review, where I try and keep things real and tell you if a comic is worth buying. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Obviously, we are going to be talking about Silk #1. This issue was done, the writer was Robbie Thompson, artist Stacy Lee. And let's start with the good stuff. Good stuff is, as you can see right here, or maybe you can't, we'll find out, it's only a $3.99 price tag, so at least this time they didn't take advantage and try and overcharge for a #1 issue, knowing that people would get it. And as you can see, I have the other variants. This is the Scotty Young variant, and this is the 1 in 25 variant right there, which is actually very difficult to get, so I've been told. Alright, so we get that out of the way. Another benefit I see, great cover. I mean, especially this is the regular issue right here. So the cover looks really enticing. I like that. Also, there's not a lot of advertisements in this book, which for me, that's another thing I talk about. When they overload it with advertisements, that is going to take away from your reading experience. So with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, now, as you can see here, I'm not going to give any spoilers, obviously, but you can see, in my opinion, art-wise, the art is very cartoonish. As you could see, as well as the coloring, it looks kind of bland. To me, there isn't a lot of color. It just seems like, I can't say it was rushed, because I don't know, I'm not familiar with this artist, but it's just, to me, the artwork is not in my best opinion of. Just for me, I mean, like I said, the cover, now, if the rest of the book kind of looked like that, I'd be very happy with that. But as you could see in this book, it's very drab. There's not a lot of colors. So as you can see, I'm just showing a couple of pages. It just looks, I don't know, I don't like the colors in this. As far as the story is concerned, they have a generic villain in the beginning of the book. Other than that, there's not a lot of action. They give you an explanation. If you're not familiar with who Silk is, basically she was bitten by the same radioactive spider as Peter Parker, and she was basically hidden all of her life to protect her. And she gets out, and now, obviously, the Marvel Universe knows all about her. But she has very similar powers to Peter Parker. She has what they call the spider sense, but she calls it silk sense. She has some interactions with Peter Parker in here. But to me, this book, I mean, hopefully it will continue to get better. I mean, it's almost kind of an origin story, although it isn't. It's basically getting to know this character and getting a little bit of a background of where she was. So as far as action-packed, you're not going to find it here. So if you are one of those people that has to have #1s, then obviously this is a book you're going to want. Other than that, I'm really not overly impressed by this book. For something that got such hype, it leaves me to be disappointed. I mean, the artwork is mediocre. It's very cartoonish. Coloring is very bland. The story, there's no real action. So, to me, out of 5 stars, I would give this probably about 2 3/4 at the best. If you're not into the #1 issues and you're just going based on hype, this is a book I would honestly pass up on. I guess we'll have to see where it goes from here. But that's my opinion of this book. It's mediocre at best for a #1. I hope they do better. To me, as far as artwork is concerned, I like more realism. I don't like the cartoony kind of versions, and that's what this feels like. So this, to me, is an okay average book at best. Like I said, about 2 3/4 stars out of 5. So that's my honest opinion of this book. If you appreciate that, thumbs up are always appreciated. If you want to share it so other people can see, maybe it'll save them a couple of bucks if they were thinking about purchasing it. Like I said, if you like getting #1s, then obviously this is another one you want to add. But other than that, I don't see anything significant to it. So If this is the first video you've watched of ours, hit that old subscribe button because we would love you to be here. Because whether you love Marvel, DC, Image, Valiant, Dark Horse, any other of the comic book companies out there, you are here for one reason and one reason only. No, that's not to see my cats. That is because you love comics. And that's what this channel's all about. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you soon.